Well, those particular students, the students I have this year, the ones I were working with, they sort of came into this year not even really having basic, like advanced subtraction skills or addition skills. They still aren't completely proficient with their times tables, so I had to sort of go back and just teach them the foundations of all that first before I can even move on to concepts like adding and subtracting fractions. So sometimes it's hard for them to understand what the word problem wants them to do, so that's why I will translanguage it and change some of the words around so they can understand what they have to do step by step. And it's a long process, but then after we do 2 or 3 problems together, when they have to do it on their own, they will remember the steps. The boy who's from Poland, if there's something that I don't understand that he's saying to me, he'll type it out on the Polish translator on my iPad and I'll type it back to him. Ah, cheese, okay, to eat cheese. Okay. Oh, you're making pizza. Oh, okay. Well, we were talking, his word problem was about pizza, and he was writing the word for yeast, and then I wrote the word for dough. And I don't think he really understood what dough meant, but he knew what yeast was. Yeast. Oh, okay, Matthew, look. And I'm not a cook, so I'm not really sure the difference between those two, but then he said, no, not dough, yeast. And he'll often correct me. He helped with a lot of the translations around the room, and with me for the Polish translations, it's a matter of just like crossing off one letter at the beginning or the end of the word for, I guess, if something's plural or singular, but he usually helps me out a lot.